I'm wearing like the best sweater today. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Kale. It's the Beyonce Kale sweater. And everyone keeps joking with me about how I went to Kale University. Kale University. So my name is Liv. This is actually all relatively really new to me. I watch a lot of vlogging. I think it's so cool. And I thought that it would be great to send attention this year to track and document my journey with my chronic illness and my road to finding better self-care and becoming a Pilates teacher and also chronicling the evolution of my business. I own a catering company as well. So I have a lot of things going on. I was diagnosed with paroxysmal nocturnal hemoglobinuria about 3 years ago. And what I do have is something very rare. It's basically my blood is like everyone's blood, it's made of the bone marrow. And then when it leaves my bone marrow and enters my bloodstream, it disintegrates, which causes all of the debris and the clotting, which is why you stroke, which is why I stroked. Now I'm on medication that I go to the hospital and get every 2 weeks. It's a chemo style drug. Some say it is, some say it isn't. It's treated very similarly to it. All I know is that it's the only thing that can keep me alive. I have to have it in perpetuity every 2 weeks at a facility, and that I have the biggest allergic reaction to it because my illness is so rare. I'm 1 in 50,000 cases in the United States. There aren't a lot of guinea pigs, such as myself, patients, as we're known, who use the medication. And so the pool of study, the research pool, was very small when they did the clinical trials. So my struggle is dealing with being young. I'm 32. Wanting to live my life like I'm a 32-year-old person. And being sick half my year. It's a real struggle. And I think it's good to get more information out to people who are looking for information about what it's like to live this way. There's a lot of speculation about what it's like to be chronically ill, and maybe people are making it up, or maybe it's not really what it seems, or that the symptoms seem so wonky. You know, there's a certain stigma about complaining about the same thing all the time, or it can be exhausting hearing the same complaints from somebody about their illness. It's not something that goes away, and it's very difficult for you, for your loved ones, and the people you love, the people you work with, your bosses, when you aren't always able to be 100%, and most of the time you're running at about 60%, and you can fake it most of the time. And when you can't fake it anymore, it becomes a real issue for everybody. I have my bracelet on. I went and got infused, and I can tell you right now that I am incredibly nauseous. I am sick to my stomach. I have the worst dry mouth. I'm incredibly hungry from the steroids that I had from my pre-med, and I'm also really sleepy because they had some Ativan, and I'm a little wonky. And I'm hoping that I feel better tomorrow. If I am feeling better tomorrow, I'm gonna go to a Pilates class, I'm gonna get a massage, and practice some self-care, which I'm really looking forward to. At the Grease Box, homemade hot sauce, Emma, and gluten-free deliciousness in Oakland, California. Here. So look at this menu. Yummy. And look, they have treats. So many treats, all house made. If you're in the Oakland area, you should totally come here, right? Yeah. breakfast with Emma. What's going on over here? Yes, my hair is insane. Yeah, so I had breakfast with Emma over at the Grease Box. It was really good. Talked about Pilates, talked about some personal stuff. And now my next thing on my agenda for Self-Care Sunday, which are what I've dubbed my Sundays when after I have an infusion, is to go to my massage. So we're on our way there, so hang tight. So just finished my massage. I feel so good right now.
It was really nice. Like, I've been going to my masseuse for about 6 months, and she's amazing. It's definitely been something that I really love
To do now. It's become a really great part of my self-care routine. I live in this bubble of having to really work to take care of myself because I feel so crappy most of the time. So having something that is very pleasurable and very cathartic and feels really good, something that also ends up flushing out my system, is really nice because I deal with a lot of my medication kind of just sits in my tissue, my muscular tissue and stuff, and so moving it through my bloodstream is really good. I highly recommend anyone, if you're feeling poopy or lethargic or whatever, definitely pamper yourself, get a massage. It's like so worth the money. I'm gonna leave Piedmont Ave and head home and deal with the crazy that is my family. So I hope you subscribe and join me on this journey over the course of 2016 to see how I get on and see if things change. Yeah, so that's that. And I will introduce you to my crazy life and family. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Leave your comments down below in case there's anything in specific you want to see or for me to talk about. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Leave your comments down below in case there's anything in specific you want to see or for me to talk about.